Hey everyone, today we're playing Shoot the Moon out of sync, and we find ourselves against Whizzard, which means our pad campaigns are not long of this world. I'm gonna mulligan this hand. We get an archer nice and early, we get a breaking news, we also get a couple of breaking news, so I think I just scored this out early while I can. That'll turn on the archer at least, and then we can start slamming things in behind, and it should cause them some issues. We'll see if they're doing the regular breaker or if they're doing Faust. All will be revealed probably pretty quickly. But they're getting plenty of money on us, and we are not doing well for drawing actual things that we could use. But two breaking news out the door, not too bad. And now they might have to worry about things like 24/7. Maybe they think we're playing Boom. Okay, Grimward, so likely to be medium. Still doesn't explain Faust or anything like that. I'm going to put an archer on R&D and just take money. It's not quite what I would have liked to do, but at the moment I think it's what we're kind of forced to do. One side chronotype, not bad for them. I think next turn we're Jacksoning. This isn't bad. Let's get a Jackson and see what we can do. We do get money, which is exactly what we wanted, and I think we get rid of... Let's get rid of the mid-seasons because we don't have too much money at the moment. Okay, and if they make a run here, they're in trouble. Okay, they're not going to. Which makes sense. And we can money up. We could draw two, play. Leaves us spinning one card though, which isn't that exciting, so I think we just money up and protect the Jackson. They are digging for something. Things not quite coming out to plan for them. Lots of wild sides and chronotypes. Kinda dangerous to bin them. And toll booth. So we could actually go for a score here. And get toll booth on our scoring server. Let's shuffle money with Jackson, and we can install advance. The breaking news. I think I'll go double sweeps. So one option is we'll get a double shoot the moon. The other is we'll get to trash something. Plascrete, yeah, they definitely think we're trying to kill them. But we're not, we're just going to get free stuff. And I think Archer Tollbooth is a pretty solid get for us. So let's do just that. I mean, it gives away what we're trying to do, or it gives away what they need to get into our scoring server, but not so bad. Yeah, I think it's better for us here to shoot the moon. We could go Archer, that might not be too bad, or we could go Archer Tollbooth. Let's go Archer for funsies. Because we have the restructure in hand, so we can afford the toll booth. They're moneying up hard. Yeah, sure enough. This is the danger of playing Shoot the Moon and things like that. But we're okay with that. So we'll get our restructure, get our Astro into server 3. And now we get to put the pressure on them. We're likely to lose the Archer quite soon, which would be a shame. but we're also likely to go up to 5 points pretty quickly. So things working out pretty well for us. Archer Tollbooth is a good server over here. Maybe we should have done that as our free res, but they seem more focused on RNG at the moment. Now they can mimic through it. And we have plenty of money, so we probably won't be shooting the moon anytime soon. And they can blow it up next. But we have Jackson, we can get it back if needs be. And the medium comes down. So now there's a bit more pressure. We're going to lose the archer. What? Well, this has gotten screwy. Okay, things froze up. All is clear. I think. So we lose pad, that's not the worst thing in the world. But they're going to get to see an awful lot of new cards. Just as well we've seen 4 agendas really early. And there goes Jackson. Which they've spent real money to get. So now we can shoot the moon. I really wish Microsoft account would leave me alone. So let's put a Raven on R&D. Let's put Jackson into the scoring server and shoot the moon. So it's going to cost them a lot of money to go tag me, or rather to clear the tags. And apparently that's what they're doing. So they're just going to tag me, which means I don't need to res. Now, do I want to shuffle? No, let's not. They're going to see a lot of cards. We can purge next turn, assuming we don't lose right here. Okay, that works out well for us. So now, do we want to purge, or do we want to trash stuff? Purging is better. Because we know the next few cards in R&D are safe. And they're just keeping tags. So we won't bother resing the Data Raven. Not going to do much for us. So the question is, do we try and shuffle here? Because obviously we need a better ice than Data Raven. And they get a food. We could get our archer back. We could get a Jackson back. Or we can see how we're faring. So let's... You are useless to me. Alright, let's draw 2. Cortex lock is actually okay. I mean, it'll be more useful for the next time that we... And let's trash. Which is more important to them, the draw or the click? They may be holding onto the wild side if they want to levy. Let's go wild side for the moment. So at least we'll cost them a data sucker and a credit. And now we need to do some shuffling. So let's send back our archer, send back Jackson, and send back shoot the moon again. Or money. Actually, we've money to come, so I think... it's a tough call actually. Because we've 2 more of these in there. Yeah, let's go shoot the moon. Problem is, there's plenty more agendas in there as well. And now we were without Jackson. Well, that's fine. Another parasite comes down, fair enough. So we got off to a good start. Things have struggled since then though. But again, we can purge. So we can purge. The next turn we can stick down the Eli and a hedge fund. Not great for us. Not great at all. So maybe Chronotype would have been the better move because they seem content with their board now. Draw 1. Resistor is good for us. So I mean, they probably have more parasites to come. 1 more parasite is likely. And they can install paperclip here if they want. Yep, parasite comes down. Deja vu for parasites more than likely. Yep. I think we just try and crack money. Ravens is going to be no good to us. It's kind of miserable now. Because unfortunately the only tag punishment we have is the shoot the moon. Which on the one hand is great, on the other hand not so much. Not going to do much for us. Yep, that is the right call. And they could win it here. Perhaps we should have shuffled. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, as I said, the only tag punishment is the shoot the moon, which, we've gotten free archers out of it, so that's great. But you'd love like a closed counts or exchange of information, something like that as well. The deck list is below in the description if you want to check it out and maybe give me some recommendations, what you'd think. But I hope you enjoyed anyway, and thanks for watching.